Hello everyone. Yeah, Bitcoin is looking very painful, like very painful. And guys and girls, in yesterday's video, I told you that this support right here, this yellow one, is gonna be very important for us. And so far we've broken down from it. And also if we're gonna take a look at this chart, that we just found support in this from this level of 19,500 in this area right here. But just to make you feel a little bit better is that the volume isn't mega huge. So this is a good sign, but there are so many things we need to talk about. We need to talk about what's going on with FTX, what's going on with the actual midterms right now in the United States. So if all of that sounds good and you know what to do, subscribe, hit that notification bell, also hit that like button, and call me Mr. Sporon down in the comments. Why? Because just in one of the previous videos right here, which is called Why is Bitcoin Pumping, I did my analysis whether I'm going to be longing this breakout. And what did I tell you? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Would I trade this kind of a breakout, this kind of a pump? And the answer is no, because it's very difficult to predict as to when it's going to actually come to the end and leave.
Anything else? Anybody else is gonna ever not listen to Mr. Sporon? So go and comment down below, call me Mr. Sporon. I told you before that I'm not really sure, you know, I don't want to long something that I know is gonna come to the end. So I was expecting for it to come to the end sooner, quite frankly, and then for it to go lower just because of macroeconomics, etc. But CZ did the job for me. So now the big question is, what is happening and what are we gonna be expecting? Because all of the trades that we're posting in our Discord community, all the scalp trades and day trades are doing really well. Overall, in 3 weeks you're in profit for 3 weeks straight. And if you want to join us, then go down into the description of this video or into the pinned comment and join our free Discord channel where we post all of our trades. But when it comes to the big moves, we have to consider two things. Number one, this whole situation, if FTX is going to turn into a Celsius, and we're going to discuss this right now. There's more developments happening right now, and also about the midterms. And this is going to be, I think, even more important. So I have some charts prepared for you. So make sure to watch this video from the beginning and until the end. So let's move to this thing right here, that FTX addresses user withdrawals complaints amid a major token movement. So there has been some rumors going around that there has been some issues with actual withdrawals, some weird stuff, like FTX saying that, oh yeah, withdrawal is going to get processed once on Monday, the bank's going to open. It's like, since when do you need to wait for the banks to open to actually process withdrawals? So that was really weird. And here, follow-up tweets by CZ called the move as a type of risk management, while they're actually dumping all the tokens, and they're going to be dumping all of them, with lessons taken from Terra collapse earlier this year. So they're comparing it to Terra Luna. He also commented on the recent actions of FTX founder, CEO Sam Bankman, who allegedly lobbied against centralized finance. In a tweet from CZ, he added that he won't support people who lobby against other industry players behind their backs. So what did Sam do? And this is actually true. I mean, I've heard some very big people talk about this as well. Sam was actually lobbying in the United States against centralization, and this is going against the interest of other players in the market, which is quite, I mean, we are all understand that Sam Bankman is making money. He's after money, but this is just dirty playing, and nobody likes this kind of stuff. So that's why, you know, he's losing respect from more and more people, which just sucks for him, I think. So then the next thing is also that SBF actually responded to Binance FUD and said that FTX, and listen guys, this is very important, that FTX has $1 billion in excess cash. Remember that in yesterday's video, we took a look at a tweet where Caroline, or whatever her name was, she said that we have $10 billion unreported on our balance sheet. Now he says that he has $1 billion. So is it 10 billion or is it 1 billion? It's, I mean, it's like interesting plot twist, like right on the surface. So then the next thing, FTX CEO accuses competitor of false rumors addressing Binance CEO. So now what Sam is doing is he's actually addressing CZ, and he's actually trying to shift all the blame onto CZ, saying that this is a hostile takeover, blah, blah, blah. When in reality, I don't really think so. I think that Sam currently is just getting what he deserves. Now the hugest question now becomes, how is it going to end? And if we're going to take a look at the biggest red flag that I'm personally currently seeing in the market, and if that's going to be, if we're going to take a look at the chart of the FTX token, FTT. And in previous video, I told you guys that we really want to see this support of $22, because remember, in Twitter, Caroline said that they're gonna happily buy all the tokens from Binance at $22. And I told you, if we're gonna lose $22, then it's going to be a big, massive drop downwards. And look what happened. precisely all the way down to $15 already with insane massive volume. But the question is, why did it happen? The answer is actually quite simple, because there is no look at VPVR. Our next support maybe is coming in at right now at $9, or even then it's really small. The real support is coming in after $22, where all this big support ends, is basically at $3.50. So that's why Caroline was trying to protect this level at $22, which just didn't work. Just the big question is, why didn't they deploy capital? So this is something that, is really weird, and this is a huge red flag for me. And my honest suggestion, guys, just get your money out of FTX, just in case if it all goes belly up and just stops withdrawals, just in case. It would really shock me, quite honestly, because FTX is so huge. Sam Bankman is not an idiot, and they've literally got billions of dollars, unless what they're saying about Alameda Research and about what CZ is saying, unless it's true, which it could be. So be very careful, and certainly it's going to be affecting Bitcoin tremendously right now, because, it's just the Celsius situation, Terra Luna situation, all the same thing. And remember, guys and girls, before we talk about midterms and what you should expect from Bitcoin in the short-term perspective, you have to understand these things. But before we move into this, remember, if you want to be trading actively yourself, then look no further than Bybit or BitGet. Bybit just increased the deposit bonuses to $30,000 for a limited time only. So this is crazy. Now use my link down in the description of this video to Bybit, and also use my link to BitGet. BitGet gives you $10 sign-up bonus, also $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses. Also, if you deposit $2,000 today, you will get $200 within 24 hours credited to your account as a bonus, and you're gonna get a $100 bonus if you reach 500,000 futures trading volume within the first 30 days. And last but not least, you'll also get my famous crypto course, the paid crypto course, for free if you deposit more than $500. So use the links down below to all these insane exchanges, and the FTX is not there. I work only with the ones that are not that provocative. Okay, so we reduce the risks for our followers. What we can expect from Bitcoin as of right now, as I said before, I really enjoy the fact that, let's turn off VPVR. I really enjoy the fact that we are not really seeing that very much volume. So this is a little bit promising, to be honest. But if we're going to take a look at the EMA ribbon, let's do it in the daily. And we just moved below it again. Jesus Lord. So basically we broke above it, we retested it right here, and everybody was so happy about it. But that's why I said don't be too happy just yet. And we just crashed right down below it again. And we really need to hope that this green support actually holds us, because this is this wedge right here, so basically this channel. Because if we lose this one and we close below it in 4 hour or daily, then it's going to open up the road all the way down to our current local low of the range of 18,000 to 18,000 and a half, depending on how the FTX situation is going to keep developing. Now, what's even more important, in my opinion, is the actual midterms that are happening today. Right here, as you can see, this is the big article about the current elections in the United States. And the thing is that a lot of people are very worried about this. And certainly, if you're interested whether we should be interested in Democrats or Republicans actually winning, then, to be honest, it would be better for us as crypto believers for Republicans to actually, I'm apolitical, but as for crypto, it would be better for the House to be controlled by the Republicans, because Cynthia Loomis from Wyoming, she's a Republican. So that's what we also want. And I think that Republicans are just more pro-crypto in general. But then the big question is, what usually follows after the midterms? And this is something you really want to see. Certainly, we're seeing a lot of pain in the market right now because of FTX. However, this could be very short-lived, and therefore we're seeing not that big of a volume. It could have a lot to do with how midterm elections actually affect the stock market, and we know that Bitcoin is very correlated with the stock market. And here we're gonna see the history of S&P 500 performance after the midterms. So all the way from John F. Kennedy all the way to Joe Biden. And we can see that within the first 3 months, some of the times after midterms, we saw some small negative return on S&P 500, like -1%, -3%. But normally, within 6 months after the dust settles with the midterms, we see a huge rally in S&P 500 on average, which is 15%, and non-midterm average is usually only 4%. And so this is pretty crazy. And within 12 months, we also see always 16.3% rally instead of 6.4% rally without any, non-midterm average. So usually after midterms, which are happening today, guys and girls, in at least 3 to 6 months period, we always see a positive outcome and a positive huge pump in S&P 500, regardless recession, no recession, whatever. We always pump. So this could potentially, and pay attention right now, wake up, this could potentially be maybe a last leg down with this whole FTX situation before we start seeing this small relief within the next 6 months. And this could actually, coincide really well with the flip, the pivot of the Fed and the next halving, etc. So this could be, this last black swan event with the FTT token and FTX. And let me know, guys and girls, do you think this could be actually it? Could this be the scenario that's gonna play out and make us all rich? Let me know down in the comments. Join my free Discord channel down below, link to BitGet and all the insane deposit bonuses also down below, and check out this quick crypto course to learn how to trade, how to open trades, how to use proper risk and money management, and how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And as always, peace and love, stay smart, stay rich, make some notes in the comments from Mr. Spot On, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.